Alright, welcome back guys to another video. Today we're gonna be looking at another build with the Warrior Shadow rune link. Today build is going to be Seal Strike, the one anticipated build in the game right now. Due to the fact that you get a new legendary unique. We're gonna take a look at that right now. The new legendary unique that will give this build the boost that it needs and the favorite that it needs is this right here, the Transcendent Lil Roar. Now this shoe will give a Shield Strike a 4 more strike range count, meaning you can have the entire map, and then 120 interval and max angle, meaning it's gonna be a 360 around your character. You can roll 50% movement speed, block chance with a shield equipped, great, and gear dodge as well. This is gonna be a great boots to get. If you can have, it would elevate this build even more in season 4. I did this build a couple months ago, and it was great. It's good on defense, good on HP, lots of light damage. If you're stacking dodge rate, it will be even more crazy on your gear, and the shield give you a ton of armor. As you can see, my armor cap is 150%. 150%. Get tons of defense, tons of defense. Um, I'll raise the max level up. Tons of defense, tons of resist, tons of HP. This is the one build that's gonna make everyone pop, and everyone should be looking into getting this build and building this build. Okay, now we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna look into first of all the Zodiac. So the Zodiac, what I did was I built it like this. So Zodiac 1, I took damage. Another one you can do is more armor, more, but then I don't need a lot of armor because the shield give me a ton of armor already. So we don't need more armor, guys. 150k armor. Uh, like how which anything with physical attack gonna get through, right? So I went this um, one, and then I went this for elemental. I turned it to fire, which make it more damage, right? I went to this, right? You can keep this physical as well. So if you are playing physical, you would need to go through um, this one. So you would take this one, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Lots of physical damage, and 5, 6, right there. And then another one. So I went for element. Remember, this is element. I went to fire, and then I went here, right? And I got elemental damage here. What you want to do is you want to take the physical damage, okay? And melee damage, okay? The skill is melee, area effect, physical to begin with. So then I took this for element, right? Lots of element amp. That's 4, 5, 5 I took here. Reason why I take this is because it will cancel out some of the increased damage physical taken from the Zodiac, specialized 3. So this right here, I take mana on hit because I need that mana return due to the fact you have no convert mana unless you have a belt that give you convert mana effect or necklace, right? And then I have crit right here, alright? And then you would go to 4, 5, 6 here. 6 here I take skill enhanced effect with tons of area effect. Reason why I want a lot of area effect is I can attack from far away. If you don't want to and be close, you can then do more skill rune effect here. Alright, and you just bypass everything um, with you can then substitute out this, right? If you don't want area effect, right? You can substitute out for this right here. This gives you tons of damage, right? Substitute, right? You get 7% perfect dodge, even better. Okay. Then you can take this here for more damage, right? So steel give you 5% more damage. Even better. Okay? You can do that as well. Um, but I really like the area effect due to the fact that this can give me more crit rate, more damage, more attack speed if one hand is equipped. I don't need more attack speed. But this perfect dodge is great, right? If you are maxing dodge, okay? Um, so taking area effect would then increase your illusion X and all the stuff that you need to make yourself stronger, alright? But we can go with this. This is fine, okay? There's that. And then you can also take, if you're low on crit, if you are low on crit rate, go this route. If you want to be more tanky, go this route. To me, I like to have some area effect, right? Area effect here. And we know that in season 3, um, rune effect is the best thing to nuke anything. Okay? You can also take all the way down here, 15% more. Okay? It's huge. So you can play around with that. If you're capped on crit, then go this one. If you're not capped on crit, you will go this one. Alright? There's that. And then I went for basically non-existence for Zodiac 8, 9. Pretty much try to get as much fire damage amp as I can. Um, so then I would take a here and here for strength 500 and stats are 200 plus. So I took all of this here uh, for one hand and shield, and I took all of this here for one hand and shield. I've took all of his here for one hand and shield, which increased crit rate, right? Here you have a chance to do double maximize damage on hit. That's something to look into if you are crit cap. If you're not crit cap with your gears and charms, use this. If you're crit cap, try this side. Okay. Um, and then we cover this one. So I take more area effect. You get a huge boost here, and then more strike damage, and then more elemental damage here. If it's your physical, go down this way. Okay, go down this way. If your projectile, go down this way. Okay, to get projectile count. All right, and then that's basically it. That's the zodiac, and then the specialized one. Lots of area effect, lots of damage here, right? And then here, more damage here for crit rate here. And then this is the one I was talking about with Zodiac 5. You take more physical damage amplification. So this here will cancel that out a little bit. So instead of 8%, you take nothing. You gain 2% instead. So that cancel that out. All right. So as you can see how the crit rate goes low because my crit rate is not capped. But the fact that I like area effect, I want to use a lot of area effect. Okay. So there's that. And you can see now we're gonna take a look into the skill. The skill area effect is 1,200, 1,200, and I have not put in the area effect rune. If I put in the area effect rune, it's 1,300, right? Area effect matters when the range matters, okay? But I'll keep that as that. But if you're physical, you want to play lots of area effect, that's fine. You can do that as well. Um, but I like to have the convert damage. 1,100 is good enough. And I want to have Illusion X to have lots of range. This way I can proc more fire. If I don't want to proc more fire, I turn it to cold, right? But have it energy stack give you a little bit more damage. You give a little bit more damage for fire. You get 30% per stack. That's huge. So again, and then that will increase this as well. Electric area will give me shock chance. Okay, Welcome back. Electro error will give me shock chance with an increase more damage. Alright guys. So let's take a look. So you need a shield. And the best shield to use this for is the armor shield. Due to the fact that the skill give you 20% of the shield armor into damage, right? You get 20 damage for the shield armor. As the more shield armor you have, the more damage you get. Okay, so there's that. Um, and then what I went for awaken is for the uh, awaken. You can either go one, that turns it to one big giant buff, but your strike is only one. Um, so then you can only do one. It pierces through everything, or it turns to one big shield. It does dodge damage. Okay, dodge damage to elites. But the best one would be Verity with the um, area effect. Okay, the more area effect you have, the further you're gonna go from away from it, and it hits more. Okay, and you get 2 counts. The boots give you 4 counts. That's 6 counts. On top of the boots that I was explaining earlier, it gives you 360. So and you get Warrior Shadow. Okay, so this build is gonna be something to look forward to. Everyone's to play, look into and to try to play. So the rules I have is melee amp, rarity increased, and then I have fighting spirit, of course. I have Warrior Shadow. Okay, that's awaken right there. Convert fire, mana storm here, strike here. Okay. Alright. And then the electric air, I increase the size of it. I don't need the damage from it. I just need the shock. A little bit damage is good, but shock is the main thing that you want to do. I want mana outburst to get the use count, so I can use it 4 times instead of just one as I proceed through maps. And then I put harmony in here. I could put so instead of harmony, I could put another time exhale, would then decrease the cooldown of that. Okay, but you get 4 counts anyway, so you just time it wisely when you want to use it. Okay, so the cooldown is not even matter as much, right? So or you can put more status effect in here. You can put more increased shock rate in here. There's a lot of ways to play with this. I just want a little bit extra damage so I can kill things a little bit faster. And then so of course seal crit, elemental domain to take less elemental damage. And then here, and then roll, and then penetration slash, expansion view to get me more area effect vision. Okay, when I use slash, I get the 30%, 32% area effect. Okay, if I awaken, I would get the movement speed. Okay, and damage amp. I get 2% more movement speed upon using skill stack 4 times. So that's a lot of movement speed right there, guys. And then I went for Fighter's Wrath. Okay, with this right here. So I went Fighter's Wrath, would give me increased melee damage, and then here we'll get the elemental damage. Okay, remember I converted to fire; it becomes element now. It's not physical anymore. Um, there's that, right? Right. So the 80% damage penetration, that's from skill rune effect. Guys, skill rune effect. Any skill that you have that has effect, it will get increased. So skill rune effect is really strong. Consider you can consider using something like that. Okay, there's that, and then this one and this one, and then we're gonna take a look into the gears. So we got zodiac, relics, right? We cover relics, good. We cover masteries, masteries. So masteries I have damage, crit, damage. Okay, HP. Okay, and potions I have that are all potions to the last one. Okay, let's quickly that, and then the gear is the most important thing. Your shield, you can then use shield armor that gives you so the main stats you want are gear percent and gear armor flat, and then you want damage taken decrease, and then you want lots of HP and resist. Okay, that's number one. uh, The reason why I went for the armor is because now I'm gonna swap the armor out for more dodge rate. Okay, so I will cap on dodge and armor. So then the weapon I have is the dagger. The dagger I went for this build right here. Okay, lots of crit, lots of attack damage, HP on hit, more elemental damage. Um, Try to switch that physical to more elemental, more crit damage. Okay, that's decent right there. I'm gonna change all this again because due to the new gear skill rune effect right there. Um, Attack speed that plus 5 right there melee. That's more fire damage, more attack speed, more crit rate. Jewels on that one. Accessories get 2 jewels, right? Resource dampen, that's good. Always consider resource dampen on belt. You kind of want more HP, that's fine too. And then jewels there, and then jewels there. Okay. Charms. So I went for Boreal Caster Leo. All three give me armor amp, dodge amp, elemental damage taken decreased. Okay. And then Boreal there. Someone there, there. I need more crit rate, so I might get more charms, better charms. Working on that. Okay. And then Lacrima. Lacrima, I can change this out. But right now, this is give me a lot of a rare area effect. Um, so I might try to change it out later. This one give me 3 more attack skills rune and then more Boreal for stacking energy. As you can see, my illusion axe is spinning. It's crazy range, crazy. All right. So now that's 160. You can see the range where I'm starting from the monster. It can get up and down, right? So now we're gonna test it out with shadow. So now we're gonna go. Uh, Boom. You see how big that electric area is? That's the entire map, guys. To me, that's very, very good. That is very. I get to use again and again and again 4 times. Then it goes to cooldown. So the first time you use, it will go cooldown. Now, that's why the awakening is so good. Is on mana outburst is because it doesn't need for you to wait for the cooldowns to so the cooldowns will go right away as soon as you do um the first the first one. It will go automatically to cooldown right away, right? So and it just starts building back up until you get all 4 stacks again, right? So as you can see, my illusion axe is procting the fire and also extracting energy, right? Energy as well. See, it's stacking energy as well, right? Now we're gonna test out the build, right? Now as you can see, the more area you have, the better. So let's check this out. And keep in mind, uh, I stay very far away. You see that the shadow is not procting. I need to be in the range of 700 in order for the shadows to do the skill as well. So meaning any monsters that's behind the group will get hit as well. So we can check this right now. So we can go 9 monsters, right? So as long as the first target is within the range of 700, you're gonna do the damage. Okay? As you can see, it goes way far behind, right? So that's good. Now imagine with the boots, I'm getting 360 with shadow. So I just need to roll into the monster, 360 everything, put this down, and voila, I can just actually tank everything. And as I mentioned to you guys, you get a ton of defense, right? You get tons and tons and tons of defense, guys. Look, cap on every single thing, guys. Right, right. My armor is at 130, guys. 130. That's level 160 monster. Okay, this full display info 160. This is a build that can be taken for hardcore. Can definitely play for hardcore. I need to increase my dodge. Okay, I need to get more perfect dodge. Okay, um, on the rolls. Okay, block chance is good. I can get more block chance. Okay, so just imagine if all your gears would dodge, your armors would be about 80k. Okay, so you can see how this build can be really strong to max out and caps out and everything. And then you would change all your charms for HP percent. HP percent. Okay, so you would get crit rate, crit damage, HP. That's the roll you want, like this. So instead of HP, you would get tier 9 HP, um, and then you get crit rate, crit damage. Okay, and then your HP would skyrocket. And then the skill with the boots, man, oh man. Tell me what you guys think about the build. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. Share this out. Peace out. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Any questions? Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. This build is pretty insane. 140k armor. That's something I'm gonna put on the title. So, and this is not even tier 34. This is tier 33, tier 34. This can go up to 2000 or to 1900. So this can go up to like at least 10k or 8k. Because the tier of the stats need to be 1313 armors, and then you can cap out that way at uh, at 10k armor. Okay, and then so like the thing you need is armor and helm. You can go dodge, full dodge, and shoulders and glove. You can go the armor dodge, right? So you can stack something like that. Okay, boots can be like armor barrier. Okay, something like that. You can consider getting into. Okay, and then this can be like a ton of HP and totem, ton of HP and totem. Okay, that's the build I'm going for. So give it a try, guys. Anyone watching, give it a try. Please help. Thank you.